I'm Bailey Bates. Here are your headlines from Central Texas. Continuing coverage on former Waco attorney Adam Dean Hoffman, who is currently serving a 60-day jail sentence related to child abuse charges. Texas lawmakers and supporters of the victim's family are calling for accountability from the Attorney General's office who handled the case, including a plea deal. 6 News reporter Juliana Jackson has more on why people are calling this case a failure of the justice system.
Texas boy was systematically and repeatedly horrifically abused, raped by Adam Hoffman.
Emotional words outside the McLennan County Courthouse as lawmakers and advocates stood beside supporters of the victim's family, calling for change in the wake of former Waco attorney Adam Dean Hoffman's case. This comes after Hoffman accepted a plea deal from the Texas Attorney General's office that doesn't require him to register as a sex offender, and he only has to serve 60 days in the county jail.
We've got to do more and more to reinstill that trust. Right now, we don't have the trust in the system because things like this can happen.
Representative Pat Curry says lawmakers are now looking at possible legislative changes, including mandatory sex offender registration for people who admit to child sex crimes, along with more protections for child victims testifying in court.
The people of Texas are right to be outraged.
Representative Jeff Leach, who leads the state's judiciary policy matters, says this case has kept him up at night, calling the outcome a failure of the justice system.
During the press conference, advocates of the victim's family gave everyone a letter from the victim's mother, reading in part, "Why are the people in charge of protecting us getting away with this? My son deserved protection. Instead, every authority protected his abuser. Kim Paxton must be held accountable."
Supporters of the family say they hope this case leads to real change.
We've got to do better. I mean, our children, why are we not protecting our children? Why is this happening?
Lawmakers say they plan to continue working with victim advocates and prosecutors before the next legislative session, while continuing to press the Attorney General's office for answers.
The Attorney General should own it. He should apologize to the family, to the victim, and to the people of Texas for what happened in that case.
Juliana Jackson, 6 News.
Well, right now, Hoffman's law license still shows it's active on the Texas Bar website. However, the bar has previously told 6 News they're still waiting to receive official paperwork and won't expect to have that until Hoffman gets out of jail. And more news, Bell County law enforcement held a ceremony to unveil a new memorial honoring their fallen officers. In the center, a sculpture of a fallen officer previously displayed at the Justice Complex has found its permanent home. On a curved wall are carved the names of 24 individuals from the 1800s to present day. They're all members from different law enforcement agencies across Bell County who died in the line of duty. It serves as a place for families to remember their loved ones and for community members to honor their sacrifice, including the family of Adam Davis.
It's an honor that, they have his name up there. We get to, be able to come out here and look at it. We miss him. And it's just a terrible thing that happened. Wish it could have been better.
Davis worked for the Bell County Sheriff's Office. He died in a fleet accident in 2013. Those are your headlines from Central Texas.